Well, hello folks, my name's Ian and welcome to my shed. But it's all about the workshop side of it today. I don't know if you can see the face, it's all covered in dirt because I've had a good day stripping. And so I did get a comment saying, how the hell do you do anything in here and you've not much room? You've got to be organised. And although when you see me videos you think it isn't, let me show you my method. Right, okay, so I think in my last video I said, well, basically what us scrappers do, we get big things and we make them into smaller things, and then the smaller things into even smaller things, okay? And that's what I've been doing over the months, and I've been storing them in tubs like this, and that is my very last tub. I've just finished one. So here's what happens. Well, as you can see, I ain't got much room, but it's enough. It's enough. I ain't got much desk space, so that means you've got to be organised. So I've got to have the tools that I want on one side, I have my sharp things on that side. I usually have my snips and prize parts there. I've got my knocking block. You've not got a bashing block that you might as well just give up. I've got my favourite tool of all, of course. I've got my hammer, and then I've got a bit of space where I can put stuff on and work on it. I take something, break it. Well, if it's aluminium, with my aluminium tub. If it's stripped bright wire, it'll go in that tub. If it's number 2 windings off motors, in that. I do separate all my tinned wire, although when I weigh it in, it throws it all in the same tub, but it's what I do, so I'll carry on doing it. Tin for iron. I've got my singles bag. I've got my motors bag. I did have a sack for brass, but that's full, so I've now gone on to a little bucket. So I strip and it'll be going right. Okay, aluminium, bright wire, tin wire, singles, motors, transformers. Drop the brass in there, sweep up the rubbish with the pan and brush and into a rubbish box. So I don't really have to move around so much. It's all here and it's pretty neat. Oh, and my other favourite tool that couldn't do without, my angle grinder, and that just slots on there. When I finish with it, I've still a lot of cable to have a go at. I've still got some big motors at the back of there. I have some other toys I picked up from that factory clearance, which I need still to be having a go at. I've still got some big contactors from that job, and that tub itself is also full of electrical contactors and things. Right, so without much ado, your very last smalls tub, and that on the bench, and it all starts again. We'll be ditching the Polaroid. It's okay for outside work, not very good at close up. It's got, I could phrase this better, too poor of a wide angle. You know what I mean. Anyway, let's put this on there. Let's go. But first, I'm just going to take this lamp apart that I picked up and explain a little bit about the dilemma you have when you're me. Anyone else would just pick this up, strip it, that's it. I've already taken the cable off. It was held on only by a single nut, and then comes apart as such. And you'd think, well, there you go, that was easy, wouldn't it? Well, the problem is, right, I watch them metal artists, you know, Rooster Creations, Brutus Metal Arts, all handmade, Chris the Bodge, and then you start thinking, oh well, okay, well look, you know, a trumpet, you know, more of a trumpet, oh, I'm sure I'll be able to do something with that glass ball. Pity I didn't have two of them. I'm not so sure about these. Do I keep the... No, there you go. Couple of eyes. So you end up, or I end up, keeping stuff which I really should be scrapping. But I will. I'll end up keeping this. You know, the rod is going to come in handy anyway, sooner or later. So let me put that away. I have a tub here where I throw all the bits in that I want to keep, which is why it's full. That goes in there. Okay. Oh, heavy. Like I said, the way I work, because I've limited space, I get big things, I quickly break them down into smaller things. You know, so that was an iron. So I got rid of all the plastic, all the stuff off top, got the cable in. I end up with the aluminium, which just need to do a little bit of work on. Up here I've got some more aluminium which I need to work on. But all I do is tip it up on the bench. Or half of it. I think in this case, just half of it. Put the aluminium bag back on top of there, and there's my scrap. Two ways to tackle this: cherry pick, or just as it comes. Pick something up and decide. Microwave turntable motor. I could just break this open. There's the copper. And doesn't take very long to pull it. Copper hair. And that, as I said, will go in my bag that's already there, ready. The iron goes in the iron tub. Now, keep a little bit of a plate here. I need to focus you down a bit. And then I do one or two things. If there's more stuff on the bench, and Raphael's scrapper has a slightly different version of this. This is a magnet inside a tube with a handle. Okay, Raphael's got a round one with a big handle on it. And what you do, when I've got loads of stuff, I finish, I just go along, pick up the magnetic stuff, go over to my tub, pull the handle, and the stuff falls off. And as Raphael says, he recommends that you get one. I have a little plate. Sometimes I just pick up the rubbish and that goes in there. And then it's just rinse and repeat. I could take another one and I could just throw it into my motor pile. Fuse switch. No fuse in it, that's simple. We've got on the back, got some screws. But I usually just resort to the hammer. Break the joints. Get rid of the plastic. Interesting, you got a bit of metal there with a little brass ferrule in it. Take your snips each side. Take your other pliers and just take the little brass ferrule out and drop that into the bucket at the side of me. Likewise, brass ferrule pressed into a and that's it. Drop that into there and that into my iron. Depending on how the time I've got, I either just take those for stripping later and throw into another tub, which I can do over winter. Walk to one side, get the rubbish in the bin. What I might do is kind of just cherry pick a little, but some things are going to take a little longer than others. So take the hard drives, put the hard drives on one side. There's a little brass boiler. I didn't show it, well, that's stainless steel. And again, I didn't show it, but there I have a stainless steel bag and I just throw the stainless steel in there. I'll probably end up cherry picking a bit just to get the volume down a little. Big chunk of brass there, tiny bit of metal on top. Won't take much to strip that. That can then go in my brass tub. Likewise, I might just start. Oh dear. That looks like some sort of computer heatsink that's been run over. That is taking the Michael, isn't it? That's off a shoe. Brass ferrules, what your laces went through. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cherry pick all the brass out first. Get that down a little. So this video wasn't really so much about doing the scrapping, but how I go about doing it. You know, you don't need a lot of space. It's a good job because I haven't got any. Ian, playing around in his shed, and I'll see you in the next one.